All right, all right, all right. Hello, everybody. Woo woo. Welcome to another episode of the DTI Takeover Show. For those of you who are just tuning in, I am your host, one of your hosts, Miss Kayla. Um, Shout out to everybody out there. For thank you for rocking with Total Entertainment Radio as always. We are here highlighting and spotlighting our business owners like we do every day. So I'm gonna shine light on this young lady who we got to hear. We have Miss Jasmine. Now, is it Terrell or Terrell?
It's Terrell.
It's Terrell. Jasmine Terrell, owner of Crowned Heir Co. How are you, Jasmine?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Thank you for being on the show.
Yes, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Okay, so tell us about Jasmine outside of the business. Who's Jasmine?
Outside of the business, Jasmine is a wife. She's a mom. She is a believer. Um, she is resilient. She is an overcomer. Victorious. She is a survivor. She's a nurturer. Wow. Jasmine is evolving. Jasmine is that's pretty much it. Jasmine is Jasmine today.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. So Jasmine, how did we get here? How did we get Crowned Heir and Co?
Yeah. We got Crowned Heir and Co. It was really birth. It was something that I kind of wanted to do.
Mhm.
As a teenager, I always dreamed of having my own hair care line. And I remember cooking things up in the kitchen at like 15, 16 years old, not really knowing much, but just understanding that, hey, I have natural ingredients that I could use to kind of produce or kind of help make my hair healthier, or also too to give me optimal results. So I will in the kitchen mix up eggs, mayonnaise, your protein, avocado, bananas, anything that you can kind of grab. I did that, and that was teenage years, and then of course life happened. I got married. I had children. I moved from my hometown, and I became an adult with with responsibilities now. So those dreams kind of fell by the wayside. And then after having my son, I started going through postpartum depression.
Mm.
And then shortly after having my son, I was pregnant with my daughter. So that really triggered another level of postpartum depression, and I knew I had to break free from that. And that reminded me of my dream of having my own hair care line, and that was a way of escape for me. It was a way to kind of channel what I was feeling, but also to kind of like provide a way of escape. And I got a prophetic word one day at church, like, hey, you need to go forward with what God gave you. And I did. That night, I would start researching ingredients that I can use. So now, when you're operating in a business, it's not so much out of, cooking something up in your kitchen. Now you have to look at cosmetic grade ingredients and things that you can actually distribute out for profit. So I started researching things late at night. So during the day, I would be a mom, a wife. And then when my babies go to sleep, my husband sleep, I'm on the computer for hours and I'm researching. And I I did the process of starting the LLC, getting established, the foundational parts first. I did that. And then a year later, I actually launched my business, which was July of last year, 2022. And we've just been rocking ever since. So we're just now starting out. You guys are getting me in my foundational stages. So that's really great.
Good. So what are the kind of products that you sell?
So right now we have released our restorative hair oil. It is our signature oil, and we are in the process of formulating more products. But right now we're kicking off with just the one product. The restorative hair oil is what I have here. It's a 2-ounce bottle. It is all organic oils. You can pretty much anyone can use it. I have it's really targeted for Black women. However, I have had other women of other ethnicity that actually use this oil. They've all had great results. So it is formulated with all organic oils, and you just apply it to the hair. It helps moisturize the hair. It helps seal in that moisture, because you can't get moisture from oil. However, oil can seal in moisture. We've had women that have had extreme hair growth. We've had women that have suffered from extreme dry scalp, psoriasis, and this has really helped them to kind of start their hair care journey with natural hair, with healthy hair.
Yeah.
So this is our signature oil. So right now, like I said, we started with that first, and then now we're in the process of formulating other hair care products. So be on the lookout for that as well.
Y'all heard it here first. So, Jasmine, where do you see your business 5 years from now? What's the vision?
Wow. I honestly see Crowned Heir as a household name. Just like you have your Kenneth Cole, you have your other big brands they started out in um, one area and then they branched off. I see
Yeah.
Crowned Heir as not just hair care. I see it as a household name as far as like home decor. You got your towels, you
Yeah.
got your perfumes. I want to get into perfumes. I want to get into another part too also would be like providing resources for women who suffer from postpartum depression or depression, period.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Something I want to do. I do see a lot of women who suffer silently and they don't have an outlet, they don't have resources. So I want to be able to fill in that gap and to be able to provide services for them as well. But in 5 years, I see us really taking off.
I think that would be one heck of a combination to be able to provide the resources to not only, mentally get those women back together, but like to actually physically make them feel better. So with the skincare products or whatever you come up with,
Right.
it's all, I think they all go hand in hand. You
Yeah.
feel good, you look good. You look
Right.
good, you feel good. So that's dope. That's dope, Jasmine. That's dope. What do you tell that young woman, entrepreneur, just getting started on her journey? What are some words of advice that you would give her out the gate?
Out the gate, perspective is key. In order to do anything, you need to have the right mindset. And that's something I had to learn myself. Is sometimes we could allow ourselves to stop us. We
Yeah.
see an obstacle and we stop and we think, oh my God, this is it. But no, you have the power to change. You have the power to move forward. You have the power to take control of your situation.
Yeah.
And what I've done is like kind of what you said first with doing the inner work. I've done that first with getting the mindset right. And then after the mindset, has been changed, then you can start seeing the outcome that you want to see. But first it starts with the mindset. So I'll say perspective is key. Keep a positive mindset. Always make sure that you see the great things first. Don't just always see the negative and then expound on the negative. You see something that's negative, okay, so come up with a solution and you move forward from that. So that would be something I would tell a young entrepreneur, pretty much anybody. Perspective is key.
Yeah. Yeah. What about those days where I know we've had them? I'm sure you've had them where you might not hear the Cash App go off that day. You might not. And then the next day you might get 10 of them. And then the next day you might be back to one. How do you keep someone encouraged when that money ain't coming in like you expected it to?
Right. One thing I would say is keep going.
Yeah.
Understand that you are operating out of your purpose, and even if the money doesn't flow as you think you should, you're still a wealthy person because you're operating out of your purpose.
Yeah.
I will also say too, just make sure again that you keep a positive perspective, and then eventually, once you remain consistent, that money is going to flow, and then that will be a least of your issues. But really, honestly, you just keep going, operate out of purpose, and the money is going to come consistently. But you got to keep going. You got to get there.
I love it. I love it. Jasmine, let everybody know how they can continue to follow you on your social media as well as how they can purchase your products.
Yes, so you can follow me on Facebook at Crowned Heir Company. I am also on Instagram as Crowned Heir Co. Also, too, I'm also on TikTok as Jade Heiress. And I do a little bit of my business there, but also, too, I'm probably doing some more like motivational TikToks as well.
Yeah.
You can purchase, if you're interested in purchasing a bottle of the restorative hair oil, it is available now. You go to my website, www.crownedheir.com. For this interview, if you are interested, again, we are offering a 10% discount, and you just use the code at checkout, total 10, and you get 10% off. Again, that's for the restorative hair oil. Again, and that's for those who watch an interview and you're interested in purchasing a bottle.
Yes, we definitely got them tuned in. They are responding. That is awesome to see. Thank you, Jasmine. It has been a pleasure having you here on Total Entertainment Radio with us. Everybody, make sure y'all continue to rock with Total Entertainment Radio by checking us out. Check out our website, www.totaleNTradio.com. You can hit the TER radio button, or you can go to Total Praise Radio and get your praise on if you feel like getting your praise on for that moment. We got it all over here. Follow us on Facebook at Total Entertainment Radio. Follow the Instagram at Total ENT Radio _. If you would like to have your business featured on our station, you can definitely hit us up on our Facebook as well. Give us a call at 313-217-1588. Until next time, everybody, I am your host, Miss Kayla. We are signing out. Peace.